Hello, Ace Movie Recaps here. Today, I'm going to explain a fantasy movie titled The Adventure of Shark Boy and Lava Girl. All of us dream, and we all want our dreams to come true. Well, there is a boy whose every dream turns out to be true. This is the story of Max, the main character of our story. Let's follow him. At a seashore, we see a young guy who is crazy about marine life. His name is Shark Boy. This name was given to him by his father because his father was also interested in sharks. Shark Boy takes good care of the sharks and feeds them nice food. One day, the two of them were working in their lab when a big storm hits and destroys their lab. Shark Boy and his dad manage to stay alive, but they get separated from each other. Shark Boy finds himself in the middle of the sea, and the sharks come to visit him. One of the sharks recognizes him and tells the others that he is their friend. Shark Boy goes to a cave with those sharks to keep himself dry. He starts to live with the sharks, and they become his new family. He trains and eats with the sharks. As days pass by, Shark Boy develops fins and gills in his body, just like other sharks. He even gets teeth like sharks. One day, Shark Boy gets caught in a fisherman's hook. The one who caught him is a schoolboy named Max. Max takes Shark Boy to his home and keeps him in water. Shark Boy tells Max that he wants to search for his father, who got lost, and he has traveled to every place in search of him. Max then sees a girl who looks like she is burning. Max names her Lava Girl. Lava Girl tells Max that she needs Shark Boy's help to save a place that is on the verge of destruction. She takes Shark Boy, and they both leave. We see that Max is reading this story in front of his class, but none of it is real yet. No one likes this story, and no one believes in it. Max insists that the story is real, but only one girl believes in him. All the students challenge him, telling him to bring Shark Boy and Lava Girl to the class if they are real. Max tells them that he hasn't seen them in a while. All the students throw paper at him and insult him. Max writes "no dreaming" in his diary, meaning he won't dream again or share his thoughts with others. In that diary, he had written so many dreams that he wanted to come true. When he comes outside, Linus, the main bully, and others make fun of him and snatch his diary. He returns home and sleeps. When he wakes up, he sees shark prints on his floor, and he thinks Shark Boy and Lava Girl came there. It is still the middle of the night, and Max's mom tells him to sleep because he has school tomorrow. With all the humiliation in his class, he doesn't want to go to school. The next morning, while Max is having breakfast, his father gives him a robot that he made when he was a kid. Its name was Tobor, and its construction was unfinished. After that, Max goes to school and complains about Linus to his teacher, getting his diary back. However, his diary is a mess. Some pages are torn, and there are stupid drawings of Linus over stupid drawings of Max. Anyway, Max hits the boy with the diary, and suddenly a big storm comes. It's so big that students hide under their desks. The window opens, and Shark Boy and Lava Girl come into the classroom. Lava Girl asks Max to come to Planet Drool with them to help them. This planet was an imaginary planet that Max always hallucinated about. Max doesn't agree to go with them, but they insist. They travel through a rocket that is on autopilot, not even knowing where they are going. After crossing tens of planets, they finally reach Planet Drool. The planet is full of darkness. Max asks them why it is so dark there, and they tell Max that the planet is about to be destroyed. Only 45 minutes are left before it is destroyed, which is still longer than your relationship. Lava Girl tells them that they have to make everything normal. The villain of the planet is Mr. Electric. He doesn't want the kids to sleep because if they sleep, they will have nice dreams. To prevent the kids from sleeping, he puts them on a roller coaster. They all decide to save the kids. Lava Girl stands on the roller coaster and stops it using her powers. She asks the kids if they know about Mr. Electric, and surprisingly, all of the kids raise their hands. Max tells Lava Girl that they were not raising their hands, but the roller coaster was upside down, so they don't know about Mr. Electric. Lava Girl rescues the kids from the roller coaster. Max, Lava Girl, and Shark Boy get in that roller coaster and travel through the mountains. They see a volcano on their way, which is Lava Girl's home. After that, they encounter Mr. Electric. He attacks them, and Shark Boy and Lava Girl fight him. Shark Boy and Lava Girl's powers are useless against him. They have forgotten their abilities, so they ask Max to remember his dream. But Max cannot remember. That's why he noted everything in his diary. Mr. Electric throws them into the dream graveyard. Some kind of power encounters Mr. Electric, who tells him that no one should be allowed to dream. If Max dreams, then their plan will fail. Max has the ability to daydream, just like you, but he doesn't know it yet. Lava Girl and Shark Boy force Max to dream and ask him to dream about them getting out of the dream graveyard. Max feels hungry and isn't able to sleep. They find Max's toy robot Tobor there. Max asks it how they can save this planet, where Tobor says the same thing. Max has to dream, but he cannot dream there. He has to dream on the milk of the land. The robot uses its eyes and mouth to get them to the train of thoughts, from where they jump out and reach the milk of the land. They travel through a cookie in a river of milk. Shark Boy tells them that they have 20 minutes left to save the planet. Two giants who look like Max's parents eat that cookie, but the trio manages to save themselves. After that, Max sleeps and Shark Boy gets his bike. Everything is going well, and Lava Girl is also excited. But then Max starts to have bad dreams, and darkness covers the surroundings. Lava Girl wakes him up, and Mr. Electric also arrives there with his army. They try to run with the bike, but it has no fuel because Max only dreamed of a bike, but didn't dream of the fuel. They ask Max to dream of a boat, and Max dreams of a very weird boat with bananas and balls. Regardless, they give it a try and travel through the Milk River. They ask Max what he saw in his dreams, and Max uses Lava Girl's power to draw a shape. Shark Boy becomes very happy because Max drew a crystal heart. That crystal heart can freeze everything, even time. They can find that crystal heart in the ice castle. Shark Boy tells Max that the princess of the ice castle is very beautiful, but Lava Girl doesn't like her. They reach a bridge that they have to cross before reaching the ice castle. Shark Boy and Max can easily cross it, but Lava Girl cannot cross it due to her heat. Lava Girl tries walking in her sleep because she won't produce as much heat in her sleep, but Max wakes her up. She produces so much heat that the bridge starts to melt, and they run with all their might. They manage to cross the bridge somehow, but Mr. Electric stops them and transports them to another world where they meet Minus, a villain resembling Linus. He was the main villain in the dream world. He altered Max's diary, due to which events in the dream world were changed. He tells Shark Boy that he can never meet his father and tells Max that he is weak, so he will never defeat him. He locks them in a cage. Soon, smiley figures come into that cage and start to sing a song. Lava Girl likes this song, but Shark Boy doesn't like it, so he gets very angry and frustrated. Out of anger, he breaks the cage and they all manage to get out of there. After that, Max steals that book from Minus and tries to read it. Lava Girl gets her bike back. Shark Boy reads the book to figure out the exact location of his dad and how deep he is in that ocean. Lava Girl finally thinks that she can know about herself and takes the book from Max's hand. But she has so much heat in her hand that the book burns and disappears. Lava Girl gets mad at Max for making her like this. He made this girl so hot that no one can resist her. She burns everything she touches, and her hair starts to burn with fire, so Shark Boy throws some water on her. They all think that if they don't work together, they cannot escape from there. Now they all move towards the ice castle, where they find an ice mountain, and they see the crystal heart on top of it. Shark Boy tries to get it, but he cannot. Max gets it, but the ice breaks and the crystal falls. Lava Girl catches the crystal and gets frozen completely. All the ice guards and the princess of that castle arrive. The girl looks like Max's classmate Marissa. He tells her that she has to help them or the planet will be finished. Her father tells them that the princess cannot accompany them because it's dangerous outside and she needs to be protected. The princess brings a lot of fake crystal hearts in that room and tells Max that if he can choose the right one, he can take the heart with him. Max tells her that the real crystal heart is in her neck, and she gives him her crystal heart. Although he knows that only the princess can use it, he takes the heart with him. He tries a lot, but the heart doesn't work. Time's up, and everything starts to collapse. Shark Boy loses his mind and gets trapped in Electric's plan. He jumps in the river where Electric puts electric fishes. He gets an electric shock inside the water and drowns. Lava Girl tries to save him, but she cannot. Both of them are unconscious. Max dreamt of his robot being able to move. The robot comes there and encourages Max to dream good. Max dreams and Shark Boy regains consciousness. Shark Boy throws Lava Girl into a volcano and she gets double the power. She gives out so much heat that all darkness fades away. Max now starts to fight Minus. They realize that fighting won't do any good, so they team up. Lava Girl is happy because she now knows who she really is. Minus is now good, but Mr. Electric is still evil. He travels to Max's school on Earth. Max wakes up in school and finds Mr. Electric there. He gives the crystal heart to Marissa, and she can use it because she was the princess in Max's dream. She defeats Mr. Electric. Darkness and the storm go away, and we see that Shark Boy is taking care of marine animals, and Lava Girl is the queen of the volcano. They are both together. Max fixes his broken robot and continues to meet his friends in his dreams. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe for more content. Bye!